Hi Capricorn, I thought I would just do these in the video. I like to change it up. I like to do things different. For me to do 12 videos, all the same flavor, oh my god, it's hard for me. So, let's pull some cards for Capricorn. This might take a minute, it might take two, so if you want to fast forward, please do. It's going to be for Capricorn. Interesting. Awakening, nourish, and let your light shine. Awakening, nourish, and let your light shine. Hey, for Capricorn, please, for Capricorn energy, for those who come to this reading, messages that are for their highest good and for the highest good of all. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Nourish, awakening. Every time I look at the awakening card, I feel a sense of excitement. I feel excited. And it's interesting with the let your light shine. That feels like I feel a little bit of fear energy around that one. And the nourish, I feel, is the energy that you are either growing or surrounding yourself with. Feels really nice. Feels calm. Rebellious heart. Interesting. Then we have healing heart on the bottom. And can I get a couple more cards for Capricorn, please? Thank you. Okay. Okay, so we have release. We have change. And we have realization. Just want to make sure those are all in the camera. And I think I'm going to move this one right there. Okay, should be enough space. Can I get some clarifiers, please? And this is for June, the month of June. Clarifiers for the first three cards. Knight of Acorns. Oh yeah. Woo! I just heard set your soul on fire. But it it doesn't mean like the negative aspect of that. Set your soul on fire. It feels like energy. Set your soul to energy. Set that flame within on high and allow that to guide you. You're going through a transformative time, big changes, but it's almost like, it's interesting because I have nourish over here and then I have realization over here, and they both feel very calm to me. I'm just seeing if there's any number synchronizations, resourcefulness, preparations. It's interesting with it's the Seven of Swords. I feel the energy of somebody who's kind of like going a little bit more quiet and doing a lot of inner stuff, a lot of releasing, a lot of breaking free, a lot of like setting flames to what no longer serves you and allowing those flames to boost your energy, your creativity, your inner power, your motivation. And I just heard thrill. And I just heard thrill, the name of the game. So that's interesting. And it feels like now that you can kind of see things a little bit more clearly, you're able to balance with nourishment and realization. It's like you're able to see things. So now it's like Capricorn style, going through things in a step-by-step fashion. It feels like step-by-step fashion. You might have dealt with a sudden change. You might have dealt with a tower moment. Tower moment is when something that you thought was stable suddenly becomes unstable and breaks down. And when that happens, it's because the foundation wasn't strong enough to hold up what was built, and the need to go back to the foundation and build it stronger so that you can build that tower stronger so it doesn't fall. So it's not a tower, it turns into a castle or a home or something that you're not feeling like you're on shaky ground. It feels like you're building on something that has more stability, much more stability. It's a really nice reading. The release and the rebellious heart. It feels like the let your light shine energy is really tied into with these. It's like a fear of letting go and moving into these new energies, but it's what you want. So you're working really hard to do it because you can see the benefits of it, and it's what it just feels like that's what your soul wants, and you're letting that guide you. You're listening to your intuition. You're letting it pull you forward. And releasing might be painful. It might show you some things that you didn't see before, and you might think that if you hold on to them, it might change, but it feels like there's a lot of change. This change, I feel heart space, and I feel solar plexus. Heart space and solar plexus. Very much so. And it's like you're working on it in it like a strategic way, but not in, if the Emperor comes out, cool. But it doesn't necessarily feel, you know what, I'm going to get the rest of the cards. So I'm trying to, what is that energy, Spirit? Can I get some more cards? Thank you. I just heard, hop now, get to it. Yeah, it feels like motivational energy and like a fire being set from within, but it surrounds the heart space. And yeah, healing. We got the Star card and the Sun card. Beautiful. Beautiful. Healing, because you could see what that healing is going to do for you. I'm just going to see if there's any other card. I just heard no. Okay. We got the Knight of Acorns. That's the energy of action and movement forward. And the Knight of Wands has a lot of energy and a lot of drive. They might be a little bit more scattered. They kind of want to socialize a little bit. They kind of want to check this out and check that out and check this out. They're the energy of movement forward, not necessarily the energy of building like a solid foundation on, but it feels like that's changing. And it's almost like that action and that drive, that energy that was there to kind of check out all these different things is helping you know between here and here the kind of foundation that you want to build. You could be building a business. I feel like it's something that is a little bit more within, but as within, so without. So whatever work that you're doing, you're feeling the change on the inside anyways. And with the change and the release, that could be, maybe it was a job loss, or this could be a relationship as well, but it definitely feels like more along the lines of your world and not necessarily relationships, but it could have a play in the relationship. So take what resonates and see if it makes sense. If it doesn't, it's not the reading for you. There might be another sign. Check your sun, moon, and rising. You know what? I'm heavy in Aquarius. Sometimes I just go for the Aquarius readings because I don't have that in my upper charts. Anyways. Okay, so this movement, this curiosity, the inquisitiveness of the Knight of Acorns to check things out, and maybe that is kind of like the past energy, something that you kind of didn't create stability, didn't create a solid foundation, and that's coming to like a close. And now it's like you're silently putting things together that you are wanting that foundation to look like and feel like, because there was a sudden change that got you out of this energy. But it also feels like this is the energy behind all this. It's like very fire, and wands is fire. And the Seven of Feathers, the preparedness and resourcefulness, I just feel like somebody who's kind of gathering knowledge, gathering information, gathering materials, gathering lessons and learning and growth, and just gathering it and using that to build their healing, to build their world, to build some more peace in the world, so that they can kind of get away from the things that are holding them back and going through a transformative time. Also with the Star card, it's the energy of like putting your energy into yourself, refilling your own cup to use for yourself. And it's a beautiful energy to embody when you're going through, especially an awakening, but it feels like an awakening within, and it's like going really inner, very inner, and quietly building on that. And it's because you're realizing that you can do this. You can do this, and it's going to help you. With this one, it feels like take up space and not feel like you need to shrink. It feels like not shrinking, but not taking up space and feeling like that insecure feeling, but taking up that space and not, I've been planning, my nails are dirty. Sorry. My wave grounding. Anyways, taking up space and not feeling guilty for it, not shrinking, owning, and even allowing others to take up the space around you and not feeling like it's taking your space. It's like releasing the control that you might have felt others had on you, or the control you subconsciously were trying to have on the environment or situations or people around you. But it's like letting your light shine, expanding, I also feel like. And it's through nurturing yourself, which is very much so that Star card as well. A Star card just feels like somebody who's learning how to be so tender and so kind to themselves. And the more you do that, the more you see how you weren't. And the more you see how maybe situations that you dealt with were a little bit more, a little less intense than you thought. Or certain situations that had a hold on you didn't really have so much of a hold on you, because you have you, and you're realizing your power. You're realizing the control that you have is only for yourself, and it's through willpower. very much so through willpower. And it's that solar and that heart energy. And it's going through, you're going through a healing in the heart. So forgiveness. I just heard time. Forgiveness in the heart. It takes time, but it feels like that release and that growth is helping to bring you forward to a greater sense of accomplishment, a greater sense of energy, power, and happiness. It's really beautiful. Okay, Cappy, that is what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. So much love to you, so much light, so many blessings. Until next time, bye for now.